It's crazy how that works. Of like, I get worked up over something. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it more. I mean, I still think like it's something that should be a little noteworthy. Like, I think people are kind of like brushing off the whole like, oh, Arc Raiders has AI in it thing. Like, because I definitely think there's going to be more to it, and there was even an article of the owner, who was a former EA employee, by the way, basically being like, oh yeah, no, we have a thing where we can take like YouTube videos and grab guns from it using AI, which like I'm pretty sure that's literally generative AI. And I think they've had that since like 2019 or something. But like, even on top, because what's so weird to me is like, it seems like all people care about is if they got paid. But like, to me, like, they're going on this whole thing about, oh, productivity and it's more productive. But like, you're just being lazy, dude. Like, why are you making one part just sound terrible? Right? Because their whole thing is like, oh, we want to add more items, so we'll just throw it in this AI thing. But it's like, from what I've seen of Arc Raiders, like, it's mostly based on like voice acting, or not voice act, voice chat, right? Like talking, the humans talking to each other. So like, you don't need voice acting, right? Like, you don't need it. I don't know why, like, because I feel like it should be something that like you think about in the making a game process, right? Of like, all right, we want to put voice acting in this game, right? So we have to do this, this, and this. And we want to keep like, right, we want to add stuff later as like DLC or like to keep the game fresh, so then we have to keep this, this, and this in mind. And with the AI, you're just not doing that, and you're just giving like something that's just gonna sound bad, and we're like, oh, productivity. It's like, no, dude. It just sounds awful. And like, I assume like they're a studio big enough because they're like pretty much a AAA game. Like, why are we just okay with this amount of laziness? Like, I will say the Pokemon thing, like, is stupid and overblown, because even to me, like, I'm not a graphic guy, but, like, when I see the Pokemon games, I'm like, they don't look that bad. Like, I feel like the whole, like, oh, they look awful is, like, so overblown. Because, like, I don't think they look bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a connoisseur of graphics, but... like, yeah, also not every game has to be realistic, you know? You have to be the most realistic looking game ever. It's basically being like, oh yeah, no, all anime and freaking cartoons suck, right? Because they're not realistic looking. It's like, alright, dude. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so overblown. Like, oh, Pokemon looks bad. Because I feel like there's also other, like, actual criticisms you could probably give other than it looks bad. You know, maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's how it is. But yeah, I just feel like the Arc Raiders thing, like, people are just way too like okay with this. I don't know, like, because I mean, there's more and more studies coming out of just like, oh you know, AI is actually like, there's been no positives of AI really. So like, I don't know, because I feel like even like the whole like, oh, I use it for like ideas, you know, like I feel like even then that probably is not helping like your critical thinking or like the creative side of your brain, because you're not working it. You're just being like, okay, give me ideas, you know? And like, I think it's fine maybe if like you are thinking for a little bit and like you maybe have a bit of a writer's block, sure, maybe, but like you need to work that part of the brain, right? You can't just be like, all right, give me ideas, you know? Like, and I will say with the voice acting thing, I feel like it's fine at the very, very start of it, right? If you want to give the voice actress or voice actor an idea of what what kind of voice you're looking for, maybe even on like the audition, right? Just like playing that, I think that's fine. But like putting it in the whole thing, like, I don't know. I mean, I get people say like, oh, it's like the Cortana and like Siri thing. I don't know if people have actually spoken like anything positively about, like, especially Cortana. Like, the only time I've seen Cortana at all really is when it freaking malfunctioned in that one Crony clip. Like, that That was it. Now, granted, it was a great clip, but like, who uses Cortana? Nobody uses it, and the only reason like I feel like Siri gets used is because it's on mobile, like it's on your phone. That's why, like, but nobody else is gonna use these other like AI stuff like Cortana, because who uses like the AI stuff on desktop? You know, like it's completely useless. Yeah, like I feel like even then for the whole like, oh well, it like helps you generate ideas is still not great because you're not working your brain. I guess like maybe if you get ideas and then you can work around with that, then maybe, but like yeah, like AI has to be like the least like it's gotta be like 5 steps removed from it, you know, and how you're using your brain to get there, right? Like if you're using the AI mostly just for ideas, like that's not good. You're not using your brain, and you're just gonna become stupider or like less creative, right? Because a part of your brain ain't working. Yeah, that's my thing. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like the art creators thing, like, and I'm not even trying to shame people for like liking it, because that's another thing. I feel like people, just because it's a good game, like people also are just like overlooking it. Also, I think is another thing, which I feel like is not good. Like even something you like, you should be able to criticize. That's why I have a whole like issue of like idolizing people or like having like a huge parasocial relationship towards people, because you should still be able to criticize them. And when you have this like idolization, right, like then that doesn't really exist. So that's also one of the reasons why I don't like that. But like, yeah, I'm sure it's like a great game, and like I'm sure the people who are working on are talented, right? And like that's great. But like we just can't be fine, I feel like, with this kind of cutting corners, right? And they even also made references of like, oh, we don't have an army of animators and like talking with each other. And it's like you should though, because I think that was the whole like game thing. Because that was another thing also they talked about was freaking it was like, oh yeah, no, nobody like wants to do the mundane stuff like going frame by frame or whatever, but it's like, no dude, you just don't like doing that. Some people actually like doing that stuff, right? Like you're basically saying like, oh, we should have like robots do garbage or do like plumbing because no one likes doing it. And it's like, that's just not true, dude. People like being plumbers, they like being garbage collectors, right? And it's not even like necessarily just get a job. Like even if money didn't exist, people would realize, oh well, someone has to do this, right? Still, you know. And then some people might just enjoy it, they think it's fun, dude. Like, and you're also just taking that away just because you think it's mundane. Because I feel like what this is going to do is then, well, now the next somewhat minor inconvenience thing, right? Oh, we gotta use AI for that too, right? Like that's what this is gonna turn into, until eventually like it's just the one dude, you know, doing those parts that he likes, right? And then you just have this like AI slop, AI mess, right? And I think that's where that like line of reasoning goes to. Because like in that interview, it's like, oh, I hope like AI never like takes over the games, but I feel like that's just a PR thing. The last person I'm gonna trust is an EA employee. Like that's not trying to do cash grab stuff. Because that was my whole thing with the like, oh, they're doing it for productivity's sake. Like, no, it's just you want to make as much like items or like cosmetics or whatever, just so you can make as much money as possible. Like, I think that's really what this is. And again, like I still don't get why people are just like, oh yeah, they sign contracts, that's all that matters for me. It's like, it still sounds bad though, right? Like that's the thing. And that's like a reason why a lot of people don't like AIs, because it just looks or sounds terrible. Like, or like, yeah, they like the human like aspect of it, and then you're just taking that away. It's like, oh great. Yeah, I think it's like the most of what I want to say. Yeah. Just very dumb. It's really nice. It's funny because like I thought I was just gonna spend like 5 minutes on that, but I mean I only spent like 10 minutes on it, but I thought I only spent like 5 minutes on it. I think though, to be fair, that's been one of my most concise like go-throughs of something. Usually I like will say the same points over and over again. I think I did like a little bit, but yeah, usually it's like 30 minutes to an hour of me just saying like basically the same thing, or except for throwing like one extra thing in there. So yeah, that's funny. But yeah, we can finally switch over because yeah, I was just on Fire Pro Wrestling World section just saying that. I doubt anybody's like actually streaming that though, if I'm being honest. Like, let me just check real quick. Okay, I hit F. I just typed F and it just full screen on the search bar. That's really cool. Yeah, no, I'm the only one streaming it. Okay. I mean, yeah, because also like Fire Promoter mode has been like a thing, I think since like 2019. Let me see the DLC. Hang on. Let me. Steam, can you? Why do you keep like doing it afterward? It's 2019, February 2019. So yeah, it's been a thing for a while. So like, I think people would think like, oh, it's kind of overstayed its welcome a bit, or like the mystique of it's worn off. But it's something I will do because I always do like American Showman, right? I want to try and do like another country, another style. We'll see how that goes. That'll become my first time doing it because like yeah, it's always like the same dudes over and over again, right? So it'll at least be something different for me. I don't know why after it does that it just taps me out. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know what the whole start of a custom promotion is because like I don't think it's like an edit mode. Yeah, maybe workshop. Oh, I freaking, why is it left and right? Why if I hit escape does it? Okay, whatever, man. It's fine. All right, anyway. Yeah. So we're just gonna start with a new one. And we're gonna do I just do Lucha like Latin America or something? Or I could do Europe, because I don't think like any of them are in Europe and there's like no free agents there. I assume Europe's kind of like the hard mode. Like I assume these are like in order of difficulty pretty much, right? Like America's the easiest, then it's Japan, then Latin America, and then Europe. So yeah, there's like no free agents in Europe, and I think like none of the scouts like specialize in Europe. Like there's I think like one, right? Hello, let's see. I do know there's like no hardcore. I think, you know what though, I will do Lucha Latin America. Oh, they actually changed it if you change the territory, that's neat. And you realize that. Well, I guess America and Europe doesn't change. I guess because, yeah, you're in the UK probably is what it is, so it's like, oh, it's in English. You need to change these. I don't even use these stables, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it'll just throw people in there, but... I'm just gonna do it on easy because I'm just gonna chill out. You know, kind of dip my toes into it. 46 free agents. Oh, that probably means there's not many people you can scout. Unless, like, they develop, like, there's people who show up, like, later. Oh, and then they actually make, like, the American Showman. That's neat. So they probably took, like, the 4... Oh, no, they're still here. Did they take, like, the big one, then? I don't know what they took out. They took out something. Yeah, I assume it was one of the... Oh, I just realized it's probably like double play music. I didn't even think... Well... I might just have sound effects on. It might be fine. Let me save this and check real quick. 'Cause I think hang on. Options. Where is the sound? BGM. Yeah, it's at 0. I'm not gonna be in the matches. And yeah, there's no crowd. So it's just sound effects. So we're actually fine. Okay. Let me go back in then. See, I gotta remember we're in Latin America. That's some of them I'm gonna have to remember. Just get that, yeah. $600, why not? Also the stamina up. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. So actually, I don't even know who's here. I probably should look. Yeah, because they're different now. BCs. I gotta remember the junior stuff too, because it's not even like really cruiserweight. It just has the thing next to it. I also don't even know if the belts are the same. Yeah, okay, they are. Heavyweight tag team, junior. Which, yeah, I guess anyone can do the junior, but the heavyweights. Or anyone could do the heavyweights, but juniors like juniors. So yeah. And Principe, I believe, is the good guys. El Mal is the heels. These guys aren't that young, because I think, like, if you start in the Showman America one, right? Because actually, I assume they're still here. Yeah, they are. Yeah, some of these guys are, like, real young. This guy's 22. Oh, they actually don't start with these two guys. I wonder if, like, there's actually more Latin America guys. Maybe. I have to remember I am at Lucha, so. I think there's also more Japan ones. Maybe I just didn't look at Japan. I thought there wasn't going to be any Lucha ones, but there is a Sasuke. Are these like the Steam Workshop guys I got? Because I do have some of them, but oh, I think the pool's like also random on who gets like revealed first. There is that too. So I also could just go out and like get like Jeff Bryan. He makes like 4K, which is quite a bit. Because actually, I didn't even look at how much my guys make. Yeah, I assumed there was not much. It was similar to that. Carts Rowdy, what a name. Yeah, I mean, they're also like fine, so I can do like 3 matches. I'll just send this guy out to scout. He can do Lucha Latin America. So we do that. Yeah, actually, what is the max at level 1? I can't remember. It's 8. Okay, I can get 2 people. Let's book this first event, you know. Like, it was just literally just Mexico. You know, like the whole thing is like typically Latin America, but then this is just Mexico. And then, like, yeah, the rest of these are like more general. Okay. Eric. So I think what I learned is that you typically actually want the more popular guys, like, not in the title matches. Like, I'm actually probably gonna put this guy, like these two in the title matches. And also these popular, yeah. So we can put these guys for the junior belt. Do that. And then we go and do like the two popular guys probably. Because I don't think it actually matters to have a heel face matchup. Like that's something I also learned. Like I don't think who's in it actually matters. I think it just kind of randoms the result. I think the ref though helps with how good the matches are. So that's also a thing, but yeah, he's gonna be in the title match. I guess we can have those two in the title match, so then it'd be these two against each other. We can do that. And then boom. Oh, whoops, I move over. I actually have a full house if I do a gym, which we should probably do. What I'll do is just make sure I get a real good ref. There we go. I won't make much money. I'll be in a lot of debt, but it's fine. It would be a pretty big loss, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, it also doesn't really matter if you do multiple, or like just keep doing title matches. I mean it's also by month, so like yeah, I would assume these are basically like pay-per-views you book. You just skip like the weekly stuff, technically. And yeah, like these would be like pay-per-views, so I guess it makes sense. Oh, 100 star, baby. Perfect match. Actually, the guy who has D popularity got it too, so that's gonna be helpful, I think. Oh, another 100. You're freaking going crazy. Alright, just 3 100s. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. Gotta say, it's a pretty good result. I don't think I've actually gotten that. It's just like a perfect show. Oh, the Gymnasium's actually smaller in Latin America. I didn't realize that, because in America it's 1600. Ah, shoot. I didn't notice that. Well, it's fine, because we literally got 100 across all of them, so I think we should be in better hands. Oh, I didn't see who they scouted, but I can look. I didn't think they'd get back so quickly. No, it wasn't her. Who was it? Might have been this guy. I can't remember. I'm actually gonna get Pablo just because he doesn't make much. But I mean, this guy's also a good wrestler. No attack, defense. I don't think that matters. Because I mean, also I think I literally had guys with like C+ who just put on 100s. So I don't think it matters too much, but we'll get this guy. The middle. Oh, he didn't accept. Well, that's not great. Hopefully none of them are like injured or anything. That would suck. I could also start with like, well, I can't because you can only do one per, but hopefully all of them are in good condition. Cool. Alright, we can still keep going. And maybe Junior doesn't really help there. I think it depends on title defenses then also. Or like it has like a chance to go up or something. Yeah, we'll do this also, just to maybe it's something extra. Well, if they create this one more since it's so cheap. Yeah, we'll just do basically the same thing. Except again, I don't like, that's the thing too, like even if you put like stables against each other, I don't think it really matters. We could put this guy in the title match. Wait, like, I think he was, right? And then he lost. That kind of sucks, but I think these guys are just gonna wrestle each other all the time. I think they also need to higher up the card. I think the other people's pop drops if they're like not on the card, so I also need to keep that in mind. So I'll just keep these guys at the opening match. for the title. Just do the. Well, actually, I think they. Yeah, because they have to put the champ over there. Dang it. Oh, well, at least that's easy. That's nice of them to actually like do that. Separate them. So yeah, we're running back with these guys. That guy's almost 50. Yeah, right. We'll do that, and then this is just gonna be a rematch across the board. Again, I don't think it matters from what I've noticed. So let me see how much it actually gives, like a small haul or something. Actually, pretty good, but I'm gonna do this. Actually, if we do small haul, but then like have, yeah, no, that actually doesn't really do much. I think those have like better gains in the urban areas, which would make sense. Which, yeah, I don't. Oh, okay, so the urban gymnasium is where, okay. Got it. Actually can do 20. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Okay, got it. Because yeah, American urban, you can do like full-on arenas. I didn't put on them. Actually, yeah, let me check that again. I don't think time match is that too much, but yeah, okay. And do that. I mean, this should make a lot more money then, because we'll have 500 more people and also double the price, so. 95, alright, pretty good. Defense. Another 100 from these guys. Freaking destroying it, even though they're on tile match. That was not great. But hopefully it's popular as it. I think popularity is just for how many people show up if they're booked. Maybe it affects how good the match is, but I think that's the main thing typically. But yeah, like those first two matches were good enough that that last one being not great, it was fine. Yeah, I also want to do like the dang, he's freaking going crazy, dude. On my other side, when I was trying to get like scout people, they just would not be able to. Like I literally had to get to like makes it easier to scout people, but this dude keeps getting like 1 month. Just crazy. I don't know if it's like, yeah, if it's because I'm a lucha, but like even when I was doing the Showman America one, like that guy was struggling also. So like I don't know, man. Freaking going crazy. Yeah, none of you guys are really all that young. I mean, it's just the thing with the Latin American wrestling scene. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to get this guy. Okay, so now I'm having the opposite problem where I can scout a bunch of people, but I can't sign them. That's great. And it's really actually not, because like if they're not doing well, then I can't have a show, and 2 of them are on normal already. And I think those are 2 different. Actually, no, I think these guys are in the same. Like these have had like 2 matches with each other. God, this guy's our world champ. Maybe, yeah, maybe the champ doesn't really matter until you're actually like popular enough, and we're not popular enough. So I actually probably shouldn't have like really worried about that. You probably do want your more popular guys probably to have the belt early on, and then yeah, when you're bigger, in the whole like grand scheme of things, then that helps. But yeah, that's really not great so far. Let me tell you though, I'm making money. Yeah, I'm really gonna need that ring doctor to really help me out here. I'm gonna do goods, just because those don't go away. So we'll have goods there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like invite probably like soon. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, I think I'll just do the 2 title matches then probably. Just for now, and then we'll see how that does. I don't think I'll have enough for the, like, I'm gonna have to lower the amount again. But we'll see. Or maybe I can get away for like a poster. But yeah, no, these don't add much. No. Because like I feel like I'm gonna bank way too much on. It's like too much of a risk, I feel like, to. Yeah, I don't even get a full house actually. I'm gonna do the poster just so I get a full house, but yikes, man. I mean, because the thing about getting full houses is that it does up your popularity if these do well. Which actually the heavyweight match didn't do great last time, so. Alright, 100's big though. That's great. Because I think even they have like a 70, it'll be a big success. So. Okay, yeah. I think that's fine. It was a bit of a stinker, but I think it's enough for it to still be a big success, so. That's still gonna be huge for our popularity for later events. Give some time for them to heal. Not for money though, which is not great. Could also need that to sign people. So that's also not great. I know I've I've been asking people. It's not happening. How much goods do they buy? Is that all right? Not great. Oh, those ones, yeah, you can just kind of keep them. It's fine. Well, I've noticed, like, there's no real like. It doesn't even look like there's like an upkeep cost, so like you might as well just keep them like on the shelf because it's just another way of income. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to go out and maybe I can go back to this guy. Okay, cool. Thank you. I needed another guy real bad. Yeah, because now those 2 guys aren't doing too hot, but I could potentially book this guy, right? And it won't be as big of an issue because he's gonna recover. So this actually is fine. I just likely won't have a junior heavyweight title match, which is fine. Because again, like I don't even think that does anything for Radiant title. Like all the GM mode stuff and like the SmackDown vs. Raw games, like I don't think that's really a thing. Like you kind of just do whatever you want in this. It's not like oh, you have to do this for a good match. Like how it is in the GM mode for the 2K games or SmackDown vs. Raw. Just do whatever, which is kind of nice. Like, yeah, just actually kind of, there's no limits or anything. I could see where they were going, right, with the whole, like, storyline thing, but I do like it better when it's just, like, you could just put these people together and they don't need to have a storyline. That also needs to, like, work out this way, right? Now, granted, you still have, like, the class system and GM mode, but... yeah. Just was not a fan. Because I was thinking about doing, like... oh, I have SmackDown vs. Raw 08, so, like, I don't know. It's, like, the worst one that has GM mode, but... I don't think it's, like, too bad. We'll put the dude's debut match. Well, he's as popular. We can put him in the main. I think we'd have like. Should I have the title match? Like, because I almost want to do like these two in the title match, but I think I'll still do this. He'll go Davy. I think it's Davy. He can be put. Actually, yeah, he can be put with this guy. And then we can. Cause yeah, he's the world champ. So yeah, I think I only really have 2 matches unless I book someone. I guess I can have him out. Old Daniel. You can do Daniel and Javier, and then we can do Pablo get a title shot. Because also, I assume as popularity having the title would be a pretty big deal for us. Oh, I actually might be able to do a small hall in rural. $20. Let's see. Because I think it's actually almost better. Yeah, like I literally can do like $60 on the gym. I think it's almost better for me to try and get the small hall. Like rural small hall. Do that. I think that's actually like better for future. Yeah, the advertising also just seems like it doesn't work as well in Latin America either. So I feel like it, at least like the first 2, like posting social media for America doesn't work great, but like print ad, like it does a lot, and it seems like here it really doesn't do much. Might just have to take the $10 hit just for popularity's sake. Get like a slightly better ref too at it while I'm at it. Why not? Even though I'm literally charging less. Yeah, we'll do that. And it gives some time for a guy to rest, which is great. And I can still have 3 matches. 100. Heck yeah. I think Davy's gotten 100 in every single match. Bro knows how to work, yeah. I almost thought I didn't put him in a title match. It's like, oh god. Oh, it was retain. It actually might help him too. Like they beaten as popularity guy. Like for the title and retained it. I didn't even realize it was a it was a triple 100. Nice. Yeah, I lost money there, but that's fine. I think the first year, like, yeah, you're not gonna see much like financial gain. You're really just trying to build up your popularity. Which I doubt we're. Oh no, we're up to C now. Cool. That's nice. So let me just real quick. I do want to try and get this like 8th guy here if I can. Which Ricardo would have the least, and he's also a junior, so it would help with that division. So we'll try and get him. Cool. All right, so now we have full right now. And I don't honestly really want to risk it. I'll upgrade this again, but I don't really want to risk the 30k right now. But actually, I feel like disposing is like fine if you have like 40 left, and then just make new ones. I feel like that's fine, but yeah, they're still out there. I can also look. Does anyone else, especially Lucha? No, and they only go for. I mean, I could start like expanding out and getting other class types, other styles, if I wanted to. Let's see how that goes. But I think I should probably for now focus on Yeah, he's in poor health, but I think everybody else should be in good health. Oh, well, he's a normal. That's fine. He's like our alt D guy. Dang, his popularity didn't go up from being the S popularity guy. That's crazy. And Ricardo's also, yeah, he's also an S. Oh, his popularity went down. Sick, because he lost that. Cool. That the opposite happened. Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Oh yeah, it seems like S is like very hard to keep. Oh, it could also be like our size of the promotion though also maybe. I don't know if that would determine that, but I guess that can make sense. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I want to do before. I actually do think I want to try and take the belt off of him though. Because I don't think his like popularity is really gonna go up until we're more popular. So I actually kind of would rather put the belt on so I'm more popular. I think I'll put this guy in the opener. I think actually I'm gonna move Davey up the card. He can go. Okay, Daniel's gotta sit out. I want to move Davey up, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Well, this is the first time I've actually seen 0. Usually I see at least 1. This is the first time I've seen like literally 0 in a minute. Actually, yeah, I can. Well, he's on normal, isn't he? I'd rather not. Let's see. I might have to do Davey again. Or Pablo. Just put him in the opener, but. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just put Davey there, I think, again, unfortunately. You know, Davey's been doing so well. What we can do is do the junior title belt. Do that. Put that on the line. Right. I also like when I was doing this on controller, for some reason it would just like double tap, even when I was using the D-pad, which didn't make any sense, but yeah, we're gonna have Pablo try again in a rematch. I can do 20 in the small hall. I actually almost do medium hall. Which, yeah, that is expensive. Like, I do think I should probably do small hall 20. Because it is a lot. Like, I gotta remember this, like, money that goes into the venue is pretty big. So, yeah, I probably should do small hall, $20. Maybe I can do urban small. Oh, it's the same size as the medium, actually. So yeah, I think we keep this $20 so I can maybe make some money, hopefully. But we'll see. Let's try it. The thing will be in the black on this month, but we'll see. Yeah, Davey just is insane, dude. Just constant bangers, dude. Freaking, we're Sheamus. It's banger after banger after banger, dude. I don't know, man. Oh, he got him. Got him in the rematch. Our first like new champ, because I think he's had it like the entire time. Oh no, I think actually he won the second month. I think it's the third time the belt's changed hands. I had it where the one guy won it like 8 straight, except for one of them, which ended in a count out. It's like, cool, that's awesome. Their world title belt and it's a double count out. Ooh, that was not that big of a profit. That's fine. I mean, he did a pretty good job, like, getting as many as he did early on. Yeah, I don't think there's another Latin America guy. I think it's just this guy. I don't know what Mr. Question. I'm not sure if the question marks mean like it's random every time what he's good at, or Oh yeah, I can't do that, right? I'm not sure if it's random every time or if it's just like you don't know it. Like they just are like, nah, we're just not gonna tell you. Also, the music stopped because also I gotta move this over. That's the case. Yep. Okay. Actually, that's probably been not playing for a while, but at least the sound effects were there, so it wasn't like completely silent. I actually could probably turn this up a bit. Also, it's nice that it's one of those games where, like, it like clicks off of it, but it still runs while in the background. Unlike like Death of the Can or something, so it just doesn't look awkward. That's nice. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. How much did we get? Like 9K, 7K? That was also a great like performance. So I could take like a risk here just with the gym upgrade. That's something I could do. Let's screw it, dude. I don't think I've had like huge losses. I'll just get like these because they're stupid cheap. Right. We'll just have like the first levels of those. I should grab. Well, I don't need that because that's injury recovery and no one's injured right now, so I don't necessarily need that just yet. So I'll probably be in the negatives again for this event, but that's fine. How are we gonna do that? I didn't even look at how everyone's condition is. Oh, Davey. Man, not our guy who's freaking consistent with his bangers, dude. Okay, he went back up to S after he won the title. Okay, cool. These guys still stayed at D though, so that's great. This guy's a B+ in wrestling. Like, he's a great wrestler, it's just nobody likes him. That sucks. Oh, Davey's B+ across, but that would make sense. I guess we can just do kind of like, well, I only have 3 juniors, don't I? Yeah, there's only 3 in that division. We'll probably have Carlos go against a heavyweight, just in a normal match. You can do this guy, Javier. And then we can do Adrian Gutierrez and Ricardo Jimenez. I don't think you say the J, right? That's Jimenez? Or the J is silent? Let's see, yeah, because one of these guys, yeah. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, Javier's normal, I didn't even see that. Okay, hang on, let me change this match then. Yeah, we can do this. That's fine. I didn't even notice that. Whoops. And then, yeah, we can do Daniel and Pablo for the main title. I actually don't know if that's a big attendance up. I don't think it is, actually. Actually, I think it's like a 500 jump. Because, like, I could full house in the rural medium, right? But that's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm already spending a lot on other stuff, so I'm probably gonna keep it how it is. I mean, unless I can do, like, poster, like a cheaper kind of thing here. But I don't think so. I think that's not enough that they're gonna be like, oh, well, there's empty seats. Which I feel like 400 out of like 3,000, like I feel like that's not that noticeable, but maybe I just haven't been there, you know? I think, yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be that noteworthy. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, didn't I do $10 last time, or am I running the same thing? I'm using half of what I have. I did not realize how much I spent this week. I'm being way more reckless with that, but I mean, did I hit play? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm spectating it now, Omar. I didn't mean to do that. Is there a way to just like skip it? I didn't want to see it. God. Like there's really nothing I can do. I just have to. All right. Oh, there we go. Skip match. Oh, Jimenez won. I think he was the champ, so he retained. I just said Jimenez. Good for him. 92. We'll take it. Yeah, it was a retain. Oh, it went off a power bomb. Crazy. Luther style, you know. Oh, new champ. Daniel. Pablo did not have that for long. Yeah, Dan was the first champ, I think, right? It was the first two-time champ. Yeah, we're gonna be lost a lot of money that month. Oh, actually, we only lost 11,000. I'll take that. We actually made a lot from that event than I thought we would. Yeah, being able to add like 4 matches actually like adds a lot. If I'm able to do that. That's kind of a big thing. I think it just adds 2, right? Oh no, it adds 4. Okay. So I got a bit more room to work with here. Can I add a Jorge? Jorge is actually in my Showman America promotion with another guy who's also Lucha, I believe, but also Coitrozo, so usually there because he's Showman. But yeah, they're the least popular in Latin America also, so that's not great. I don't know why Lindsay's salary is so insane. Because her attack and defense isn't that great, and her popularity isn't that great, but her salary for some reason is just nuts. I don't know if it's because she's 21, but yeah. I can go after Jeff. Yeah, whatever. Dang it. I probably was a bit quick on that. Produce some more goods. I mean, that's fine, because I think we have at least enough people to where I can kind of balance. Yeah, I can still typically, I think, have like 3 matches. Oh, he's a C now, Vasquez. Let's go. I think the condition is what matters more than like what's actually shown. Like, it shows his neck's not great, but I think as long as it says their condition is good, then it's fine. I probably will put Pablo and Carlos with each other, just because both their necks aren't doing great. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I am in a pretty good spot with the 3. Oh, he's still in normal? Dude. God dang it. Well, it doesn't help also that these dudes are both in red and black. That's not the most helpful. Javier and Alvaro. It's not the most useful thing ever. I just feel bad because like Davey's been like our best wrestler. And he's just had to sit at the freaking like opener. Actually, yeah, you know what? We'll do Adrian because we actually have 3 juniors. And then we'll do. Actually, this might. Is it a rematch? I don't think so, right? Carlos and yeah, no, because yeah, Adrian was the one who was challenging before. And I think we can do. Was Alvaro the only one who had like normal? Oh no, Adrian did. I just booked him and I. Shoot. Okay, we gotta change that. Yeah, I guess we're gonna put Pablo there. We'll switch these around. We'll do that. I mean, that's a title match, but hey, you know what? Having a title match at the front, just going into it, WrestleMania 35, just Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, you know? And then we'll do Davey and Daniel. Yeah, and then these guys can get a bit of a rest. World title. Just want to see where I'm at. Okay. Okay, so I can do 40. Which, like, I feel like if it's already full house and you make it more expensive, like, that doesn't... Like, it's not going to be a negative or anything. I guess I can maybe try urban. We could do urban, maybe. There's a difference in the cost. I think it's actually the same, isn't it? Oh no, it's actually cheaper. Yeah, let's try urban, because I think urban's like a great way to get the popularity up. If I can put in like small ball Mexico urban, I think it's actually gonna be very helpful for us. And it's also cheaper than the rural medium. Which is like, yeah, because I feel like this would actually be more beneficial. Because of the same amount of people. How big is large hole? It's like 150? Oh, 180. Oh, okay, it's 1800. Jeez. Pretty massive. Yeah, I actually am okay with that. Do that. I actually don't know if we're gonna make money off of this, but it wasn't the last one 20, so I feel like probably. Ooh, a tele-defense. Also, I guess it would matter more with the smaller events to have more expensive tickets, so you actually make a profit off it. That was a stinker. Not great. Okay. I like how that was like Davy's worst match. 89. Yeah, we at least got enough to get great success, so we're fine. Oh yeah, we have 59,000 from that. Cool. We'll actually be able to start making profit here, so we don't have to worry about money as much. That's something also Fire Promoter was like, yeah, at least on easy, like you really don't have to worry about. I assume easy just makes it so the matches typically like do better, because I don't know what else you would really change about it. It's not like the other, you're not really vying for popularity, I think, from the other promotions. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but maybe the other promotions are like actually like poach your talent. Maybe that's something that they do. That would make sense. Yeah. Oh, Jorge's out on the loan. I guess we can try and get Pablo in. We can try that. Cool. Got another guy. So now we actually have the potential of getting 4 matches. Although Pablo's gotta sit out. Oh, we have 2 Pablos. Alonso and Rodriguez. Let's see. Okay, Vasquez and Alonso gotta sit out probably. His popularity dropped again. Sick. I think freaking Carlos is the only one that's actually gone up. And I think everybody else's popularity stayed the same, which is not great. Oh, Muchos went up. It was the B, so now his went up to an A. Cool. So we got that at least. So yeah, we're gonna sit out Alonso and Vasquez. And then we'll have the title match be Adrian Ricardo again. Just go and run that back. Yeah, good thing I checked that because there's 5 left apparently. I'm just gonna keep with 1,000 for now. Well, I could actually probably do 3,000. That's fine. Let me upgrade these a bit because now it seems like we're actually making money. I'm just gonna upgrade these ones. They're like really cheap. I mean, they're probably cheap because, like, yeah, I don't really know how much, like, how useful these are actually. I probably went a bit too crazy on that, but Yeah, like I actually don't know how useful those are, but I assume like they're actually like attack and defense like contributes to how good the match is going to be typically. Because I mean, Davey is a B plus across the board, and he's like our most consistent, like puts on a good match. So I would assume that would be the case. Yeah, I think we'll put. Do we just do Javier Torres? Even though they're low the same faction, but it doesn't matter. We'll do that. And then I think we'll do the junior belt second. I don't think it matters where you put these. Or like maybe a little bit. I think if anything, it just, if it's like a super popular guy who's just like on the opener and they actually lose popularity, but I think that's about it. That's like the only thing really about that. Only wrinkle. Yeah, Vasquez and Alonso, so these three guys. Do we have Davey set up then? Probably. Yeah, I guess we have Pablo and Daniel is like the title match. That's gonna be the biggest draw. I did not want to do that. Yeah, it seems like it's just like barely over. I think I'd just run the same setup again. I mean, especially since I spent like 60,000 on upgrades, I probably should do that. So I'm spending 100,000 this month. So yeah, I probably should keep this. Because yeah, I think actually we'll make up the money. Or we might lose slightly, but I think for the most part we'll make up the money. $100, cool. Oh, Adrian, new champ. 90%. See, as long as it isn't a stinker, we're good. Bam, 100. Just like that. It's just that easy. Bang. Yeah, we even made a profit on it. That's crazy. It's been 109 in that month and we still made a profit. Crazy. Carlos. There's another Carlos. Did they just really have like 4 different names for these guys? That's really what it feels like. I'm gonna try to get Jorge. Cool. Alright, now I think we literally have 10 people, so yeah. We should be able to get a 4-match card pretty easily. Dang, bro's an A and defense. But let me just make sure. Oh yeah, they're all good. Alvaro's neck, I mean, says otherwise, but apparently he's in good condition, so. I might just try and sit out Alvaro, just be on the safe side. And then yeah, maybe like Javier, which I think is fine actually, because I think they were in the same. Their popularity actually went up. Javier's did. That's crazy, just from that one match it went up. But yeah, I mean, I would assume like put on really good matches would affect that. Bro is 50. All right, well, he's probably gonna retire soon. I would imagine he wouldn't have that much left. I mean, Davey's done real well, so. Daniel's still the A, that's fine. I assume to get into S, it'd probably take a while. But yeah. Adrian's popularity didn't go up at all. Despite being the S popularity guy, that's fine. I mean, I guess his Javier's probably went up to a B from being the D popularity guy, so I don't think that really matters, all things considered. Yeah, let me upgrade this. Like, oh, that's actually quite that. You know, I'll grab this then. Just do that now. You know what? Let's make 3,000 of these. All right, this might be another 100k, another 100k event, or a month rather. Yeah, it almost certainly. Yeah, it will be. But I think we'll be fine. So Alvaro, I'm probably gonna keep out because although his condition's good, I don't really like what that next situation is looking like. Yeah, and Javier also. So we'll do Carlos and Davey. I mean, all my other guys have like insane popularity, so yeah, I guess Davey. We'll do that. We'll do the title match here. Bam. I wish it was just a mid card. It's weird to me that there's not a mid card title. That seems so weird to me. Like, I think Junior's kind of supposed to be like that, but it's just not. Or like a cruiserweight, but yeah, even then, like, their weights are like wildly different. Like, he's 176, 198, 187. Okay, it's more like normal with the lucha, but like you go into like the America ones, like it's just nonsensical what is considered like junior, right? There's like 225 guys, or like guys who weigh like 250 are in the junior heavyweight division. It's like, okay, because you just set that if they're heavy or junior. That's just a thing you set. So right, if Jorge just going up against, because was it Pablo who had a title shot last time, or Rodriguez? I think it was. So I can do Rodriguez and Jorge, or yeah, we can do the Pablos, go at it, and then we can do Jorge and Daniel. Yeah, that was a medium hall looking. Oh, it's full house in the medium. Dang, probably not 40. Yeah, no. That would be huge for our popularity. I mean, we wouldn't be bankrupt or anything if that happened. I do need to make it for the title. I don't think it's gonna change anything if I like make it 40 now, but yeah, that's 2,000. Like, that's a lot of makeup on advertising. Well, if I did the whole 9 yards, it would work, but that's 40,000. I don't think it's, well, it might be worth it. How much money? There's gonna be 8,000. What is 8,000 times 40? 8 times 4 is 32. That might be 320 actually. That might be double money. Right? Because there's 2 zeros in it also. Well, there's a lot of zeros, but right? Isn't that technically how it works? You just do like, so it's 32 and then add as many zeros there were, so 4 after that. Let me get a calculator just to make sure. So also, I want to make sure this mental math's actually correct. So 40 times 8,000. Yeah, it'd be 320,000, which is 4 zeros. Actually was right. Yeah, you just add the zeros afterwards. Just do the normal math and then. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because that actually should be like a ludicrous amount of money. That actually will like make up for it. So we'll actually see profit here. Yeah, I'm more than okay with that. Yeah, didn't even really think about that. But yeah, the advertising is probably more helpful than I'm realizing. Let's go, Davey. Banger after banger. It was crazy though, his title match was like the worst one. Oh, on a roll up, 100%. I guess it was a 20-minute match, but off a roll up. Most devastating move in sports entertainment, the surprise roll up. Ooh, that was a stinker for title match, Jorge. But we still should be at 80 because I think we had 200. So yeah, we're fine. That was a stinker of a title match. I mean, it wasn't really a stinker. It was what, 78? So it was like broadly fine, I think. Would be the description of that one. But yeah. Oh yeah, we made a lot of money from that. I don't even know what X is on the keyboard. Like, I know enter is A. Is it space? No. Well, space would be start, right? I don't know what's X on this. I assume escape's also B. Yeah, I don't know what X is, so I can't really look at the detailed results. I mean, I guess I could just hit on everything on my keyboard, but Daniel wants a higher salary. We can do that. I mean, he is the champ, so I feel like that is fair. Middle number. And they're satisfied. Yeah, okay. Let me go out. Let me get Carlos. Let's get Moreno. They don't like us much. I could get Jeff Bryan. Like, he doesn't like us, but just get as like a... He's another junior, but also a guy who has lower popularity, so we can put him more in the opening. Like, in the opener. Lindsay also, but it seems like her salary is going down as time goes on, so... I think I want to wait for Lindsay a little bit. I could also start looking for other people. I might do Lucha America, even though I think the people who are Lucha America probably have already been scouted, but I'll still do that. Let's see. Do this. Let's put some towels in production. Why not, dude? Probably gonna run out of goods this event. What is it? Did our popularity go up at all? Or are we still C? We're still C. Okay. Well, that maybe with us being the medium hall that would help us, but I assume you can get up to S, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. Just want to make sure. They have $52 million. I think because SWA is supposed to be WWE, and this is supposed to be, I think, New Japan. Like, I think these are probably loosely based off of like actual like wrestling companies. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be New Japan. It's supposed to be WWE. I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what the other ones would be. Well, it's probably like Lucha Underground, right, or something. I assume one of these would probably be Lucha Underground. Maybe it's the one I actually am playing. Is it's supposed to be Lucha, but. I feel like the ones they would make you play are the more like original ones that they made. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at how they're all doing. So everybody here's doing good. Okay, so only Ricardo's in that, so... How many do we have? I think we're 10 exactly, right? So I can't quite do 5 matches. Let me look at how everybody's doing. Okay, we're probably not gonna have a junior match. He's a B now, so that's great. But yeah, we'll probably not have a junior match this show, and that's perfectly alright. Just put Carlos and Alvaro in the opener to light it up a bit. Dude, Davey and who's the other one? Javier. Second match. And then we have our big draws. Yeah, so Ricardo I can't use. Jorge, I don't think I'm gonna... He's not gonna get his title rematch because that was kind of a stinker. We'll put him with Pablo Alonso. And then we'll do Rodriguez and Daniel for the title. Dang, I think actually having the junior title online actually was what made it be a full house last time. That's crazy. I could try also. We could see. I highly doubt it, but it actually is almost a full house if I do 10. See, if I do 20, that would be 160,000. But like, I think having 100 less is fine. I also could even get like a better ref also. Oh, I literally have one away from the best one. There you go. I can do that. Those would be like Arn Anderson. Probably not, but dang, I didn't realize actually the junior belt being on the line is probably what pushed it over. Well, I think I had 8,500, didn't it? I think there's actually less people here. Which also seems kind of crazy, but alright. Yeah, we'll do that. There'll be 100 people not there, but I think it's booked enough that it's fine. Okay, it was a little less than expected, but out of 8,000, the fact that there's only 100 empty seats, I think, shouldn't matter too much. 89, that's fine. We take that. Anything above an 85 is pretty good. Davio had another 100. Insane. 87, we'll take it. Better than Jorge's last match. He's not had the greatest matches, which is weird, because I think on my other one where he's there, he's had like the best matches. So it's been like the inverse on this one. Yep, cool. Alright. We're fine. We're still making money. That was a huge make too. I might stop after like 10 minutes and then honestly I might continue with this file because this is I like this. Or maybe go back to the other one. See, I always forgive the whole like, yeah, you can go out to other regions and that's literally how you gain your popularity in other regions. I'm still a C, dude. That's crazy. I'm basically selling out like 8,000 people arenas. That's crazy. Well, it's not arena, but like stadium. Well, that's not a stadium. Stadiums are bigger. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Venue, I guess. But yeah, let me. I don't remember if I offered Carlos last time or not. Jeff Bryan's still here. I mean, I have so much money that I can probably just give him the max thing and just see if he takes it. Wow, okay. I'm kind of surprised about that. I actually thought that would get him, even though it said he didn't like us. Because I think I've literally used the medium one when that has also come up and they still is, like, accepted. So that's crazy to me that it turned out like that. Like 3,000 to both of them. Let me. Okay, Rodriguez is normal. And Vasquez is normal. Okay, so just don't book those two guys. We're fine. Was Alvaro always at D? I think he was. Oh, yeah, no, Vasquez went down. Shoot. He was at a C before. That sucks. Oh, these guys are no longer S's anymore, which is unfortunate, but I shouldn't even see if like there's anyone that's actually big that's a free agent like in Latin America that's not. I mean, like, B's are pretty good, but he's also strong, which doesn't fit any of them. Maybe if I can sign both of these guys, we can do like a strong match. And he's also strong too. Yeah, maybe I go after strong guys. Do like that second kind of thing. We can try that. Because yeah, you can like change the match styles right there. Yeah, maybe I. Alright, so we'll have Alvaro and Javier will do. And then we'll do the title match. Let's do the title match. Wait, Vasquez are other junior, right? Dang, I didn't realize we still only have 3 juniors. I thought they got at least another one. I guess not. So yeah, we'll have Ricardo and Adrian go again. Yeah, so Rodriguez was not set up. So I can do Davey and I'm actually curious if I want to do. Well, he's also like, isn't he 50? I just don't know how long they stay until they originally like retire. Because like part of me wants to build up his popularity because like already at B, and I feel like at 50 that's like fine. Then I don't want to build him up to like an S and then he just leaves. Like that would suck. So we'll do Pablo and Davey. Yeah, I guess we'll run back Jorge and Daniel, even though Jorge hasn't had the best matches, but maybe they can work something out here. I think I did get a point. Now, granted, I use like workshop people, but I did get to a point where I actually had like a full-on, I think, like 10 match card. It might have been 8, but I think it was like 8 or 10. There's like something in there. Actually, quite a long show. But yeah, I think like actually getting a lot of workshop people helps with that. I think got a bunch of like WWE people. So let me see what the expensive. If I do 20, that would be enough. I think it would say like, oh, there's empty seats. I don't think that's worth it. I think I could do rural large, but oh, not even actually. Yeah, so we'll keep how it has been. We'll do that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, if I just did the math in my head, like this, it would have made this a lot easier. You know, that's for sure. Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? I'll probably do a whole year because I'm not realizing we're almost at the end of the year. It's November. 100, baby. Another 100. Man, it's still retained. That's crazy. I mean, Daniel, I think's had the belt for a while too. 84, not great, but the other match should be fine. Unless this is also a stinker. Hey, we got 100 Jorge. We're good. Yeah, Daniel keeps it again. And I should check that how long he's had the belt for because it's been quite a bit. Yeah, fair amount of cash too. Yeah, I think we need money a lot faster too, because I think with my other save I took it a lot slower, but I'm realizing how quickly you can go out the gate. Alvaro, Adrian, Javier, Carlos. Oh, that sucks, because I think I have 2 Carloses. Oh no, I have 1. So yeah, I think all the guys basically that were here from the start, which I can't really remember, but Alvaro I think was 1. Have $845. Like they're so small starting out. Like I don't think this is livable, but they're just doing it for the love of the game at this point, you know. And then who's the other guy? It wasn't Daniel. It was Javier. It was Javier, right? It was Javier. There you go. But yeah, I think Daniel I saw go to an S. Yeah, he did. Shout out Daniel. Just freaking killing it. Which is also funny because yeah, everybody else went back down to an A. So neat. Yeah, you know, before I went to a C because they had a freaking banger. Let's go. Yeah, I guess you just need them to have the exposure is the main thing. Okay, we have a B now. I was gonna say, like, we're freaking getting these huge shows, man. I would think, freaking crazy big over here. Where's that sell at? Oh, there I see across the board. Yeah, I don't really know if it's, like, useful to, expand elsewhere. Like, I think it's good to have, like, a established place, like, at the start. And then you branch out. Oh, is it also stop playing the music? You know, I really should be listening to it. Because I just looked over at the tab and it wasn't playing. I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, I still actually has 7 wrestlers this time. They took forever to actually get one. Yeah, some other guys have 4 still, so. Is ROW Ring of Honor? I wouldn't be surprised if Ring of Honor is one of them that they copied. I think, I don't know if TNA's like here. MWA, would that maybe be? No, that's Latin America. Yeah, I don't know if there's a TNA, unless that's TNA and they don't actually have a WWE one. But like that's, I mean, I guess that would make sense if they're so close in value. I could see TNA being more valuable than New Japan. But like, yeah, WWE would be freaking massive. Like way over that even. Yeah, Gutierrez has had 2 defenses compared to actually when he first won it where he didn't defend it once, so he's had 2 defenses. Daniels had 5 defenses. Yeah, he's been a monster. But yeah, this is December, right? So I'm gonna I want to try and get someone. He's on loan. That's fine. I mean, I could even get him by asking him max thing. I could try and just get strong people. So, yeah, they still really don't like me. Let me try and get like Charles Young probably, or Jonathan Bennett, because like yeah, they don't have, their salaries aren't crazy either. Charles Young. Cool, we got Charles. All right, that's a big help. Yeah, I didn't check how everybody's feeling. Jorge's normal. Okay, the champ's gotta sit out. Okay, good thing I actually like brought in Charles, because we had 3 people not doing well, so I'm still able to keep an extra match on the card. So. And yeah, it's really big to have those extra matches there. I don't know if we'll be able to up these, and I think right now it's not. Yeah, I technically can still have one more person, so I'm not gonna worry about that, because we might make less this month, because I think I have to have 1 less match than usual. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. So I'll have Carlos first. Carlos and Alvaro. And we'll have. Okay, Javier's normal. Ooh, actually, like Rodriguez. Or, sorry, Jimenez is good, so we can have the junior title bout. So let's probably do like Davey and then 1 other person. Charles Young, maybe? We can maybe try that. Yeah. Do Charles Young. Debuting Charles Young. Then we can have the title match. For the belt. Bam. And then, let's see how many people we have. Okay, so the Pablo's face off, got it. Yeah, we actually still have enough to full house it, so that's nice. Actually, we might potentially be able to, yeah, if we did 10, be able to fully sell it out, but I don't know if that's the best idea. We get 180,000. It's like, yeah, this makes more money. And I think technically we still gain more popularity from this anyway. I mean, I know like rural large has more people, but I actually don't know if that helps our popularity more or not, since it's rural. I mean, it's more expensive, so like maybe, I think. Oh, it's actually less expensive. And actually we don't we don't get there. Never mind. So yeah, we'll keep medium. Yeah, we'll just keep all this. Yeah. It's a good thing this is when I'm gonna end it because I really get to use the bathroom. I've literally never used the bathroom streaming, which I think Gura also said that she never did that, but I feel like that one is like less excusable because I think her streams went for like way longer. And I actually have used the bathroom on stream a few times. Oh, Charles Young knocked him out. Nice. Oh, new champ. Adrian couldn't keep it. And yeah, Daniel still technically has the belt because he's resting. Well, that was a pretty good show. I think, what are they all 100 except the 98? Yep. It's pretty freaking good. Actually, I might be getting close to the point of tag teams also. Because I'm realizing, oh yeah, we had tag belts. That's a thing. Ooh, we hit 1 million too. So we'll hit the end of year report as well with over 1 million. Annual results. Where are we? We are... Where are we again? BDG? 14th. Okay. 14th overall. We'll take it. Yeah, like, I think you just end up last in popularity, but, like, that's whatever, you know? Oh, our gym's first already. Heck yeah. What's funny about this, though, is, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Japanese, these headers. Which is like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess it would make sense with, like, the aesthetic of it being, like, I think more Japanese wrestling if this is like a Japanese company or something, but like funny how like specifically with these headers they just still have the they just still have the Japanese headers if you go in there. Dang, really? I'm glad. Wasn't there one company that had, yeah, how does the company have one title belt have a higher score than this? Was it literally because Daniel held the belt so long that like we got less points? That sucks. Like, I couldn't really control that. I mean, well, you could. You just have to make sure player one and then play as the person. But like, I also don't know how to play this game, so I probably wouldn't win. I guess I could just sell as Daniel, but like, yeah, that sucks if that's how that works. Yeah, 11th in assets. Oh yeah, I will take it. Being 14th out of 17. We're just at the point where the last place person is not there. Yeah, I was literally listed as last on the my other save I was doing with the showman. Because yeah, I'm now realizing with this you can really go crazy, like just starting out. That's kind of nuts, dude. Yeah. Person of the year 14th. Said even higher. He wasn't able to find. Oh yeah, we gotta do this, right? Oh, it's an action figure. We got a Japanese. Oh, that's freaking copyright friendly Little Caesar. That's probably what all these are then, huh? I guess that makes sense. Also, do I even get anything from these guys? Because it says sponsor fee. So, like, do they pay us? Because when it says fee, it makes it seem like we have to pay them, which doesn't make any sense. But maybe it's that they make money? I'll just grab the ones that actually give me stuff. Yeah. I'll save this. BDG. Yeah. I will end it there. That was a pretty good first year. Yeah, I think that was probably because it was on easy. That would make sense. That I did that well. Because of that, you know, that would make a lot of sense. But yeah. So I'll see you all Sunday, right? Because it's Friday. I'll be honest, ever since my mom worked a second job, like, because I at least have like an idea of when the weekends were, like before this, but now she works it, like I have no idea. My days are even more blended together than they were before. But yeah, I'll see you Sunday. I blinked on it immediately. Goodbye.